Anxiety can be a disabling condition that's accompanied by long-term stress and a decline in overall health. It contributes to many chronic diseases, even when it's treated with conventional medications. That's why we need to use natural remedies for anxiety and other mood disorders that will address the root of the problem instead of putting a band-aid on the symptoms. Anxiety can affect people of all ages, with a lifetime prevalence between 4.3 and 5.9%. In addition, 40 to 60% of people with anxiety experience signs of depression. This makes it an even more serious and difficult condition to treat properly. The good news is there's many natural remedies for anxiety that are safe and don't cause adverse side effects like many of the anti-anxiety prescription medication. By eating a clean and well-balanced diet that contains important nutrients like B vitamins, magnesium and omega-3s, and using essential oils for anxiety, you can notice an immediate difference in your mood, energy levels and sleep patterns. Anxiety is a normal response to stress or a dangerous situation, and it's often referred to as a fight or flight response. It's also the most prevalent mental health condition. Anxiety becomes problematic when it's constant or in reaction to inappropriate circumstances, which over time can negatively affect your day-to-day life. In fact, there's a number of anxiety disorders, including generalized anxiety disorder, obsessive-compulsive disorder, social anxiety disorder, and panic disorder. Some causes of anxiety can include stress, traumatic life experiences, thyroid problems, dysfunctional serotonin, excessive alcohol, caffeine or sugar intake, and hormonal imbalances. In addition, research shows that the risk factors for anxiety disorder include being female, experiencing stressful life events in childhood and adulthood, having a family history of mental health disorders, having limited economic resources, and being shy in childhood. Although anxiety is characterized by excessive worrying and tension, other physical and psychological symptoms of anxiety include muscle tension, chest tightness, heart palpitations, high blood pressure, insomnia, digestive problems, panic attacks, irritability, difficulty concentrating, restlessness, sweating, anxiousness, and inability to socialize. Typically, anxiety is treated with a combination of psychotropic drugs and cognitive behavioral therapy. The serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, or SNRIs, are used to treat anxiety, depression, panic disorder, fibromyalgia, and back pain. They work by blocking or delaying the reuptake of serotonin and norepinephrine, and this helps to improve your mood. Some SNRI brands include Cymbalta and Effexor. Common side effects of these medications include dizziness, nausea, loss of appetite, sexual problems, constipation, weight loss, insomnia, headaches, dry mouth, and agitation. The SSRIs, or selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, are used to correct low serotonin levels in the brain. They're used to treat anxiety disorders and depression. Some examples of commonly prescribed SSRIs include Lexapro, Prozac, Zoloft, and Celexa. Possible side effects of these medications include drowsiness, nausea, diarrhea, headache, sexual problems, agitation, dizziness, dry mouth, insomnia, and blurred vision. In fact, research shows approximately 30 to 50% of patients on SSRIs experience these kinds of side effects. Benzodiazepines are used to enhance the effects of GABA, a neurotransmitter that reduces the activity of neurons that cause anxiety. Benzodiazepine drugs are used to treat anxiety, insomnia, alcohol withdrawal, panic attacks, and seizures due to their anticonvulsant properties. The most popular types of benzodiazepines are Xanax and Valium. These medications come with side effects like dizziness, headaches, blurred vision, sweating, trouble sleeping, impaired coordination, confusion, and an increased risk of falling in the elderly years. Several studies show there's a connection between the dietary choices and psychology, physiology, and behavior. Dietary choices impact a person from the moment he or she is born to their adult life. Consuming too many or too little calories can increase anxiety symptoms and other psychological or emotional disorders. Also, a poor diet can lead to many anxiety symptoms, including moodiness, fatigue, and abnormal blood sugar levels that can cause nervousness and the jitters. A poor diet can also lead to weight gain, and this can impact your body image and bring on feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Eating anti-inflammatory foods can be a natural remedy for anxiety because they're important for neurotransmitter synthesizing and balancing your mood and your stress response. In addition, it's also important to eat healthy fats, unrefined carbohydrates, and lean protein. To improve anxiety symptoms, make sure to add B vitamins, magnesium-rich foods, foods high in calcium and omega-3 to your diet. Some foods would be wild-caught fish like salmon, mackerel, tuna, and herring, grass-fed beef, organic chicken, nutritional yeast, eggs, yogurt or kefir, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and chard, and fresh vegetables like celery, bok choy, broccoli, beet, and artichoke. Fresh fruits like blueberries, pineapples, banana, and figs. Sea vegetables, healthy fat like avocado, coconut oil, and olive oil. Beans like black beans, azuki beans, chickpeas, and fava beans. Legumes like lentils and peas. Nuts like walnuts, almonds, and cashews. Seeds including flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seed, and pumpkin seed. And unrefined grain like farro, quinoa, and barley. Research shows consuming food that has a high glycemic index can contribute to anxiety and depression. Sugar and refined carbohydrates can give your blood sugar highs and lows throughout the day, and this increases anxiety, nervousness, and fatigue. These foods can cause mood swings and alter your energy levels, making it more difficult to get your anxiety symptoms under control. They also contribute to inflammation, and they alter your brain structure and neurotransmitter function. To maintain normal blood sugar levels and to improve your anxiety symptoms, stay away from refined foods, including baked goods like pastries and cookies, sweetened beverages, fast foods, fried foods, processed meat, and refined grains. One specific dietary option that covers many of these bases and might actually influence anxiety is the ketogenic diet. Preliminary research in animals has found following this high-fat, low-carbohydrate diet can result in lowered risk of anxiety. Too much caffeine or alcohol can increase anxiety symptoms like moodiness, nervousness, and the jitters. A study published by the British Journal of Psychiatry found that abstinence from alcohol is associated with a lower risk of anxiety. To reduce anxiety, avoid alcohol completely or limit your alcohol intake to 1 to 3 drinks per week, but no more than 2 at a time. Research also shows consuming too much caffeine can induce anxiety symptoms, and people with panic disorder and social anxiety seem to be particularly sensitive to the effects of caffeine. Ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb, and it's often used as a natural remedy for anxiety because it helps to stabilize the body's response to stress. In a systematic review that assessed data on the effectiveness of ashwagandha as a treatment for anxiety, the researchers found most of the studies concluded there was a significant improvement in the anxiety symptoms with the ashwagandha therapy. However, ashwagandha is not only a stress reliever, it also protects the brain from degeneration, and it works to improve anxiety symptoms by destroying free radicals that can cause damage to the brain and the body. Research shows that the ashwagandha helps to improve focus, reduce fatigue, and to fight anxiety without the side effects of most anti-anxiety medication. Research shows the KAVA root can be used to treat anxiety because it's a non-addictive and non-hypnotic anxiolytic. It's used to improve the mood, ease anxiety, and boost sociability. It works by stimulating dopamine receptors and inducing euphoria. In a randomized control trial conducted in Australia, it found that KAVA can be considered a first-line therapy for generalized anxiety disorder. and it's shown to be safe for people who are undergoing treatment. A meta-analysis reported by the Cochrane involved 7 trials, and this suggested that there was a significant effect from the KAVA treatment for anxiety, with few side effects, which were considered mild. Take KAVA under the guidance of a healthcare provider, as it can interact with certain medication. Also, don't consume alcohol if you're using KAVA, and be aware of the most common side effect, which includes headache, drowsiness, and diarrhea. Supplementing with 5-HTP, which is synthesized from tryptophan, an essential amino acid that acts as a mood regulator, can help to treat a number of issues that are associated with anxiety, including trouble sleeping, moodiness, and headaches. The 5-HTP increases serotonin, which is a calming neurotransmitter that transmits signals between the nerve cells, and it alters brain function that regulates your mood and your sleep patterns. Studies show that 5-HTP therapy is associated with a significant reduction in anxiety due to its calming effect. However, it's important you don't take 5-HTP with any prescription anti-anxiety or antidepressant medication. GABA is an amino acid, and it's responsible for decreasing anxiety in the nervous system, and it also helps to relax your muscles. It's used for a number of conditions in addition to relieving anxiety, including reducing PMS, relieving insomnia, stabilizing blood pressure, treating ADHD, burning fat, and relieving pain. GABA is also an inhibitory neurotransmitter, and it can cause a sedative effect. It helps to regulate nerve cells and calm anxiety. Anti-anxiety drugs like Xanax and Valium work to increase the amount of GABA in the brain. There's GABA supplements available at your local health food store. Other options are to use valerian root or passion flower, which naturally increase the brain's GABA levels and help to calm anxiety. One of my favorite GABA supplements is Picamillan. You can check out my channel to find a video on it. Magnesium plays an important role in the body, and a magnesium deficiency is one of the leading deficiencies in adults. So if you're struggling with anxiety, you might want to try a magnesium supplement. Magnesium helps to relax your muscles and to calm the nervous system. Also, it's vital for GABA function and for regulating certain hormones that are crucial for calming the brain and promoting relaxation. Magnesium is commonly used to combat anxiety, poor digestion, muscle spasms, and trouble sleeping. You can look for magnesium in citrate, chelate, and chloride, which are forms the body absorbs better. However, be aware too much magnesium can cause diarrhea, so be careful with the dose. Because of this, start with a small dose and gradually work your way up. B vitamins help to combat stress and stabilize your mood. Vitamin B6 in particular serves as a natural remedy for anxiety because it works to boost the mood, balance blood sugar levels, and to maintain a healthy nervous system. In fact, symptoms of a B6 deficiency include anxiety, irritability, depression, changes in mood, muscle pains, and fatigue. In addition, B12 is important for fighting chronic stress, mood disorders, and depression. It helps to improve your concentration, improve energy levels, and it allows your nervous system to function properly. Lavender oil has been shown to reduce anxiety and help relax the body. A multi-center, double-blind, randomized study that was conducted in Germany found an oral lavender oil capsule was just as effective as benzodiazepine, anti-anxiety medication that usually induces sedation and has a high potential for drug abuse. Research has also shown using lavender oil topically or inhaling lavender can help to induce calmness and relieve the symptoms of anxiety like nervousness, headache, and muscle pain. You could put 3 drops of lavender oil in your palm and rub it on your neck, wrist, and temples. You could also diffuse the oil in the home. Roman chamomile essential oil is used to calm the nerves and to reduce anxiety because of its mild sedative and relaxation properties. Inhaling the Roman chamomile works as an emotional trigger because the fragrance travels directly to the brain to help to fight anxiety symptoms. A study published in Alternative Therapies in Health and Medicine found that when chamomile oil is taken orally, It causes a significant reduction of anxiety and depression symptoms when compared to a placebo. Regular physical activity helps to improve sleep quality, reduce inflammation, boost confidence, improve energy levels, and ease stress and tension. People with anxiety can benefit from exercises like yoga and Tai Chi because they promote relaxation and they involve deep breathing techniques that help to reduce stress and muscle tension. A 2012 review published in Alternative Medicine found that out of 35 trials that addressed the effects of yoga on anxiety and stress, 25 of them noted a significant decrease in stress and anxiety symptoms. In fact, yoga changes your brain by impacting your GABA levels and suppressing neural activity. Research at the University of Berkeley found the lack of sleep can amplify anticipatory anxiety by stimulating regions of the brain that are associated with emotional processing. This means sleep deprivation can contribute to common anxiety symptoms. These symptoms include excessive worrying, and by restoring proper sleep patterns, people with anxiety can reduce feelings of fear, worry, and tension. Aim to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night in order to reduce stress, balance your hormones, prevent moodiness, and reduce fatigue. You can also diffuse lavender or Roman chamomile essential oil into the bedroom to help to induce relaxation. A 2013 randomized control trial published in the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry found that mindfulness meditation had a beneficial effect on anxiety symptoms and improved stress reactivity and coping mechanisms when faced with a stressful challenge. If you're new to this, you can try guided meditation as one of the natural remedies for anxiety. It can help to reduce the cortisol stress level, improve your sleep quality, boost your productivity at home and at work, and help to treat your anxiety. In your effort to overcome anxiety, finding support from family, friends, community, and professional therapists can also be helpful. For example, cognitive behavior therapy is a type of psychotherapy, and it focuses on a person's underlying thoughts in determining how we act and feel. Therapists help to change your thought patterns and reactions so that you can better handle stressful situations. If the anxiety is affecting your quality of life, you can consider joining a local support group or connecting with other people who are dealing with anxiety. Together, you can use the natural remedies for anxiety with members of the community and work through the tough situations with their support. Some of the remedies, like KAVA root, 5-HTP, and GABA, can interact with commonly prescribed anti-anxiety and antidepressant medication, so they should only be used under the supervision of a doctor. Anxiety is a normal response to stress or a dangerous situation. However, referred to as a fight or flight response, it's the most prevalent mental health condition. Research shows people with anxiety cannot successfully achieve short or long-term remission without their remission rates remaining as low as 38% after 5 years. Conventional treatments for anxiety include a combination of psychotropic drugs and cognitive behavior therapy, though there's many natural remedies for anxiety also. Natural remedies for anxiety offer alternative therapies, and they don't cause the adverse side effects, and they've also been proven to be effective. Some of these natural remedies include magnesium, picamilin, passion flower, vitamin B complex, and herbs like KAVA root. To learn more about herbs, supplements, and natural treatment plans, check out my website.